Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. There comes a time in every streamer's life where they either quit streaming entirely or they, like, become beholden to an energy drink franchise. So I would just like to say... That's it. That's literally all I've got to say. That's in the Stim circle. It's now in the titles. I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm kind of here for it. That pop, though, kind of rings real nice in the background. I'm very much here for it. I've been buying from X0 since about November last year, having basically come to the conclusion that in my adult life, I need a sizable amount of caffeine flowing through my body to remain a functional human being. I have tried off the shelf in retail stores. I have tried other powdered beverages straight from the internet. And honestly, I'm really enjoying X0. So as much as this feels like a marketing spiel, because it does feel like a marketing spiel, I'm really happy that that was something that I was able to get access to, and I will never go, I'll buy this, you should buy this. But there is a link now available via my titles, in my profile, via the Discord, available in Stim form. And I will continue to just sort of like perpetuate that as best as I possibly can. But if you are after a sizable amount of caffeine in a delicious form, I am very partial to the Coca-Cola flavored. I'm just going to say that that is a good idea. What else have I got to say? Should we address the elephant in the room for the people that already know? George, the cat. George, this guy, I'm not going to get too bogged down. I'm not going to get too bogged down because I was trying to do these opening messages in a slightly more positive manner, and then George's health has hit the fucking ceiling. George, last time George went to the vet, which was Saturday last week, the general conclusion was that we would give him a 7-day period where he was going to be on 2 antibacterials and a painkiller before we took the decision to potentially amputate his leg. He got an infection in the bone a couple of months ago now, and we've been sort of mitigating it as best as we possibly can. It looked like it was getting better, but we have had some sort of secondary infection type deal where he re-lost, because he got it back, he re-lost the function of these 2 toes, and it was looking a little bit like dire straits. But we got him into the vet, we got him back on antibacterials, and for the period of about 3 days, it was great. He was eating prawns on the daily. He was taking his pills. It was absolutely fantastic. But having been dealing with this as an issue since about September last year, he has now given up consuming any food containing medicine. It was becoming an issue a little while ago, and we were sort of like, I don't want to say tricking him, but we were tricking him. We were alternating foods. We were sneaking it in as best as we possibly can. Dolly has been an absolute saint when it comes to that. But he gave up. He doesn't want food with medicine in it anymore. So the entirety of this week, I've been rushing him. We've been to the vet for the last 3 days straight. Every single day at 6 p.m, 3 days straight. He's had an injection of antibacterials and painkiller. He will get another injection tomorrow when I take him to the vet. We will remove the bandage. We will see whether or not his foot has regained any sense of purpose in life. And, that's kind of all she wrote. We will be taking the surgical route if necessary. Take your meds, you ding-dong. He's not gonna. He'd honestly, Bergita sounds like a star fallen to earth. Oh my god. Let's make it a little bit political very briefly. In the UK, the national health system is in frickin' dire straits. I would love a doctor that cares for patients as much as that vet that we dealt with this week clearly cares for animals. Holy shit. I just wanted to give her a hug. She was absolutely lovely. She was basically... I sort of not bumped into her. The appointment that we went to on Wednesday was when he had quit medicine food. She had had a really bad day, like a really strung out day. She was clearly spent. She was clearly knackered. She was basically in tears that she couldn't be part of every aspect of George's care. I sort of had to talk her down because she was sort of like, you know what, where do you live? And then she got Google Maps up and was looking at Google Maps and was like, I know bringing him in for the next 3 days is going to be not necessarily the most straightest forward thing, so I'm going to come to your house. It's going to be free of charge. You'll be charged the medicine, but you would be charged the medicine here anyway. And actually, in your case, you're not even charged for the medicine anymore because we're claiming it on insurance. I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to come to your house, like, and I sort of went, look. It's okay. I will bring him into a nurse appointment. It is literally 10 minutes up the road in the car. He absolutely despises the car, but she was strung out. And then I was like, on Saturday, she was doing the whole, I want to be part of every part of his care. I want to be part of every part of his care. I want to be involved. I want to be there. I want to be supportive of you because you've clearly put the effort in when it comes to taking his care. You've been dealing with this problem since September, and I get how complicated that is as a potential problem. And I want to help you take care of him because he's clearly like, we don't want this to turn into a bad thing. And it's okay. I will take him to a nurse appointment. You're not even going to be there on Saturday. Like, I get it. I appreciate it. Like, go spend time with your family. This person has children and a husband and a family. You do not need to be worrying about my family. But honestly, I was so taken aback by this. And on the Wednesday, I was pretty reasonably strung out, as is Dolly. We are both exceedingly strung out on the subject because Dolly has taken basically the entire responsibility for getting the pills into him in terms of food because I'm not here in the middle of the day because I work. And then I take him to the vet's appointments in the evening, and that's not really a process I particularly like. The beginnings of these streams were meant to be turning into a more positive thing. I was really determined. It's been a week. I'm just gonna the beginning of these streams were meant to be turning into more of a positive experience. I wasn't meant to be lumping every shit thing that's happened to me during the week, but George is obviously a sizable part of the channel. I'm just gonna put it out there, chat. It's been a fucking week. It has been a week. It has been a week. He is fine. And actually, I'm crossing my fingers and I'm trying not to focus on it too hard. He's putting so much more weight onto his legs since he's been on these new antibacterials. And the only thing I can sort of put it down to is there's got to be a difference in terms of consumption if you're being injected with something as opposed to receiving it in pill form. Like it going straight to the source of the problem if it's put into the body through a needle as opposed to going in through the stomach. And obviously he'd been funny with food at least a little bit before he quit entirely. So I'm crossing my fingers that it won't end up in surgery. Because little known issue. It would be great if all he did was lose these 2 toes, because that is a potential. They might get him anesthetized and on the chopping board, and actually be able to remove these 2 toes. The difficulty with that is a cat's paw isn't very big, and there's not really a massive amount of skin to sort of flap over that wound. So it's more likely it will be just after the elbow, and depending on the state of the infection is spread, it might be even further up, but there's no sign that the infection is spread further up. Oh, it is honestly, I've not had a bad week at work. But they knew that this was going on. I've been having to talk to people about it. I've been having to talk to people about George. And after we lost Dolly the cat previously to cancer, we were sort of like, at the time, there was definitely a camp of people that were in our lives that were like, cats are a family member. And then there were other people that we don't necessarily we don't necessarily agree with on this channel that were like, cats are an animal and you can just replace them. So every time I now had to talk about George's current issues, my brain was immediately going, are you going to be cool? Are you going to tell? Because somebody quite literally told me And like I feel like I'm making excuses for them in some ways, and there will be people in the community that react very poorly to this sentiment. But I kind of, because of the person who it was, I kind of got where they were coming from. But they were like, just get more cats when Dolly died, and like I just didn't need to be having that conversation with somebody, being like, sometimes animals die. George has had a good run. Just get another cat and just sort of like move on with your life. And I'm just sort of sat there going, no, I don't want to do that. George is my boy. George is my cheese old boy. But I am now becoming. I've sort of come to the conclusion we can no longer call him a boy. Like all dogs are boys, regardless of gender. They're like, look at that boy. Look at that boy over there. As time has gone on, and if we've been dealing with this issue for an extended period of time, I've come to the conclusion I don't think I can call him a boy anymore. He's like a senior citizen. It's something like he's something like 106 or something ridiculous in cat years at 15. Like, I would do anything to help extend the life of my cat. Same, 100%. Little old man, little old cheese boy. No, he can't be a boy. Boy is like a youthful thing. I want to start respecting him like he's a senior citizen. I want to buy him a Zimmer frame and sort of ride him, like push him about in a scooter. I literally don't know. But if we can keep that animal alive for another 5 years, I call my Linus little old man. If George reasonably as an indoor cat could do another 5 years, he could easily be 20. And when I say easily, I mean that would be hella above average, but still, it's not impossible. So we're taking care of him as best as we possibly can. So it's not so much a negative way to start the stream as it is we had a little bit of a hiccup. We took him in. He got the best veterinary care that we could possibly ever have asked for. And he has been taken care of the last 3 days. And we're just going to see how tomorrow goes. I'm going to hold up my hands now and say if it's terrible news, I don't know whether or not I will be able to stream tomorrow evening. Not fatal, but if it's like worst case scenario, I don't know whether or not I will be able to stream tomorrow. So we'll just play it by ear and see how we fare. I'm gonna whiz through chat real quick. Whiz through cat real quick. Okay, my mum's cat just passed. Lived to be 23 and a half years old. I'm shooting for that at least. Yeah, 100%. It's entirely possible. And we were talking about it at work today in terms of the law of averages. Like I always pull out the average age of an outdoor cat is like 6 or 7 years because of like sun damage and cars and all of that sort of stuff. There was one woman that I work with that knew an outdoor cat that lived to 21. There are inevitably going to be people that are sort of like outside of the like outliers, I think would be the technical data term. And like George is again different because obviously indoors, of reasonable health, not overweight. We don't overtreat him as much as I treat him every time he comes on stream. Like we don't overfeed that cat in the slightest. And actually, he's lost a tiny bit of weight, but he's also been taking pills that make his ass smell like marijuana. And there's got to be something going on with his gutty works that's just after like several months of taking care of him in the manner that we've had to be. Sooner or later, that's probably why he's off the food. That's probably why he's off the food. Anyway, Curse, congratulations on the first. Kyra, welcome in and thank you for the contribution. Chat, if you'd like to go to the channel point menu and enter any channel points into the community challenge, those will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. Evil Sailor, welcome in. You're looking absolutely fabulous. Thank you for the contribution as well as Cursed. Thank you for the contribution. Vulcan Ryan now has 69 firsts, everybody. That's a sex term. Vulcan Ryan, welcome, and I hope you're good. Cairo, if you're still listening, thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate it. DollyWhiskers, welcome in, everybody. Howdy doody. I don't think I've ever said howdy doody before. We're just going to roll with it. Hollywood, welcome back. I hope you're good. Vulcan Ryan, thank you very much for the 145 stream streak. Jesus. Durandria. That wasn't me thinking about finding this button.
Please, no, please. Please don't. No. Help.
Kira, thank you very much for the contribution. Here is your hydrate. Day-old water. Have you tried pill pockets to give George pills? Yes. Before anybody asks, I'm not getting snippy when I say this. Before anybody asks, George has had straight pills, chopped up pills, pills in pouch pockets, pills ground up. We then switched to liquids, the various drugs that we could get in liquid form. He had those. This was all in his cat food stage. He eventually got to prawns, roast chicken, all of the foods, tuna, like canned tuna, like stuff that was like meant to be treat foods that we could sort of like, oh my god, he would go crazy for it because we don't feed it to him on the regular. So you put his pills with it, or put like chop up a prawn and put it in a pill pouch and tuck the pill pouch against the prawn and then feed in the prawn, and then he'd take the pill pouch at the same time. We have not reached this conclusion where he's having to go in and get daily injections lightly. Like, I would prefer not to be getting home from work and having to take a crying cat because he's crying. He is. Like, we discovered a thing this week. Dolly came to the top of the stairs as I was leaving with him on the Wednesday, and he was croaking like a frog. He was croaking. He was making a very strange croaky noise, and I was like, he's been adapting his meow for a little bit when I take him out to the vet. But he was croaking all the way in the car to the vet until we got about 3/4 of the way there. The car bumped. He meowed completely normally. And then he went back to croaking like a frog. He is... I don't know what he is, but we love him. Fiddy, thank you very much for the contribution. Started a new position at work about a month ago, and I've been busy. Have lost 49 pounds since November 1st with Monjaro. Can't complain. GG. That's good. I'm proud of you for doing so. We've recently made a big change in our diet because of various things, not to go into a great amount of detail. More veg, smaller portions, better carb control, those sorts of bollocks. But we're doing quite well. All of my pants are loose, and there have been multiple days this week where I've eaten my 5 a day in terms of veg. The thing that I'm struggling with, and I'm beginning to think it's more of an autism thing as much as anything else, I can't find time in my day to eat fruit. I can eat veg with dinner. I can eat a portion of veg, or several portions of veg in this case. I can't find time in my day to eat fruit. I've been on supplements for a bit, so all of my vitamin stuff is all taken care of. Like, I'm not in a deficit of anything, and I'm like eating enough veg now to sort of balance it out. Breakfast? No, I don't. I very rarely eat breakfast. And at the same time, when I'm at work, I eat breakfast cereal for lunch. So I sort of look at fruit at certain times of the day and go, wouldn't it be really nice to eat that apple? Maybe later. And then we get to the end of the week and we've bought 6 apples and I've maybe eaten 1.5. I'm going back to the dried fruit route. I'm going back to dried mango because I used to absolutely destroy bags and bags and bags of cashew nuts. And at my fittest, when I was running my, like, I know it's hard to believe, but once upon a time I was very into running. And I used to run like 3 5Ks a week, which is about 3 miles. I used to do like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I did this solidly for about 12 months. I lost so much weight when I did it, and I absolutely started demolishing cashew nuts, just plain cashew nuts, no salt, no anything, and dried mango by the fistful. Like, I would consume so much of that stuff during that period. I sort of got my mindset into using that as like a thing that I could do. And I'm trying to get my mind back into that place, because dried fruit requires very little preparation. You just carry it around with you. You can have a little box of it, a little pouch of it, whatever is your preference. I would love to say I feel better for like the loose pants. What's the best way to describe it? I famously quit drinking. I famously quit drinking alcohol. How long ago? I famously quit drinking alcohol entirely. This was well before my streaming days. I've been sober for 7 years, 1 month, and 12 days. I've been sober for 7 years, 1 month, and 12 days. At the time, everybody was like, "Oh, do you feel fantastic?" I was like, "No, no, I don't feel fantastic. Actually, I feel like shit." But it was an important decision to make because it was like a habitual thing for me, or like it was a habitual thing. I'm not going to go into the details of my drinking habits, but it did make me feel healthier, and we've been better with our diet recently. We've been eating the veg. We've been eating better balanced portions of meals because I read somewhere that if you have a protein, whether or not this is true, I don't know, and I'm not out here trying to talk about diet. If you don't want to hear about this, a really good way I have found to balance my meals is to have quarter protein, quarter carbohydrate, veg for the other half. Like if you've got a plate or a bowl or whatever, like split it into these quadrants. You've got quarter protein, quarter carbohydrate, vegetables of any type. Like we've been eating a lot of leafy greens. That's not bad at all. It isn't, honestly, because at the same time that bases it off the idea of like it honestly, it's really good. Honestly, it's really good. You get your carbs still. Like we're eating brown rice instead of white, and we're not eating that much potato like we were. But you get your rice. You get, because we eat a lot of rice, meat, and veg, or we did before anyway. But now the balance is extremely different. We eat less rice than we did. We eat the same sort of protein, and we're just absolutely destroying that shit with vegetables. But I'm just gonna tell you a secret. Because we're a big old fan of dry rubs on this channel as well. I'm referring to this channel a lot today. Apparently I've gone away and developed an attitude towards my own branding. Barbecue dry rubs. I talked about air fryers a couple of years ago, and we've had a development. I'm now buying dry rubs for meat off the internet, and it's been very good so far. There are a couple of brands that I would recommend. But up until the whole diet thing that we'd been doing, we'd been coating a chicken breast with mustard, banging on the dry rubs and air frying it, and it was delicious. But actually what they don't tell you is there is nothing in these dry rubs half the time that requires cooking. Like, none of it. So what you do, chat, is you air fry a piece of fish, delicious. You cook your rice, delicious. You cook your veg, delicious. And unseasoned, that would probably be extremely bland and unexciting. But what you do is you put it in a bowl, and then you mash it up, and then you put barbecue spice rubs in it, and you mash it up, and then you eat it with a fork. I'm not sure. You scramble all the ingredients together, and because you've got like a spatula and you're like using it to slice some of the vegetables into smaller pieces, it becomes this sort of like melee of all of these different flavors. But at the same time, you can mix and match a barbecue spice rub. I've been eating one that tastes like Chinese takeaway. Exactly like Chinese takeaway. It's far too spicy. Dolly doesn't like it. And what you can do is you can portion up the rice, the protein, and the veg, 2 piles, and Dolly gets a spice rub of their choice. Why are you cutting vegetables with a spatula? Sky, it's not really cutting vegetables. It's more like furiously mixing, to the point that because we're furiously mixing, the vegetables are becoming smaller bits of vegetables. Also, hi Ziggy, what's going on? And that is how I've lost all of this weight. It's fine. It's good. We're having a good time. And at the same time, chat, I've been drinking less canned beverages. I have drunk some canned beverages because some people have to have a vice in their life. Like, I quit drinking, I quit smoking, let me have this. I'm drinking significantly less canned beverages, okay? Okay. But at the same time, I'm drinking significantly less Monster Energy. Now I'm drinking X-Zero. Delicious. See how that works? Yeah, I can become a corporate shill. I can become a corporate shill. I'm gonna become a corporate shill right now. I am. I've done it. It's too late. Let's play that game I like. We had loading loans and so many opportunities, except yesterday evening when I stayed an extra 2 hours because of stuff broke. Yeah, it's fun to work in IT, innit, Ziggy? It's fun to do that when stuff breaks and then people require you to stay late because it's broken. Innit, bruv? For shizzle, my bizzle, pizzle, dizzle. We're gonna play Food Gets a Plate Off. We're gonna play Food Gets a Plate Off. Are you ready? Which one of these is better? The Pollo alla Brasa or the Callaloo? This dish involves marinating chicken with a mixture of spices, including cumin, paprika, garlic, soy sauce, and vinegar. Now I have a week off, right? Stuff started going wrong. I mean, it's not your problem now. After marinating for several hours or overnight, the chicken is roasted on a rotisserie until the skin is crispy and the meat is tender. So that's just spiced chicken. This dish is often served as a side dish alongside rice, bread, or other staple foods. It is also commonly enjoyed on its own as a main course. The dish is known for its rich, savory flavor and nutritional benefits. Nobody's going for Nobody cares about your nutritional benefits. They want the chicken. 100%. Always. Every single time. That is a horrible photo, and I don't know what they were attempting with this, but I'm pretty sure those are dates, and that looks bad too. It's probably... I think that's not couscous. This dish is a rich, dense dessert that boasts intense chocolate flavor made without traditional flour. It's traditional. It's flourless cake with ice cream. This dish consists of steamed couscous. It's couscous with prunes and dates and whatever. It's got to be the cake. It's got to be. Okay, and now we're getting complicated. It's still probably going to be the red wine chicken because this doesn't look attractive to me. The Woolworths does not look like a nice experience. This dish involves marinating chicken in red rice, wine, ginger, and oyster sauce, then stir-frying until browned. Add mushrooms. I'm leaning towards this. This dish features sausages made from finely minced pork and veal, lightly seasoned and sauteed until crisp. Unlike traditional sausages, they don't have a casing. The preparation involving poaching that... No, it's poached sausage or this. We're absolutely banging through these today. Wet bread. That's my nickname for you now. How's it going, wet bread? Oh, it's a sausage. No, it's a sausage. Your new nickname is wet bread. Cullen, skink, or larb. This dish involves poaching smoked haddock in milk, then removing the fish and setting aside. Saute onions, leeks in butter, then add diced potatoes. This is like potato fish soup. I'm not entirely sure how you would pronounce this, but that sounds good. The first bite introduces a symphony of zesty flavors, tangy fish sauce, and aromatic herbs. Okay. First, I was going to be all for the larb based off your instructions, but I hate this description of it so much. I'm going to go for the Cullen sink. I'm going to read you the entire description because it's partially hidden behind my webcam. The first bite introduces a symphony of zesty lime, tangy fish sauce, and aromatic herbs. The ground meat, whether beef, chicken, or pork, provides a juicy and tender texture. The spiciness, achieved through chili peppers, adds a welcome kick to the overall experience. The whole dish is enhanced by the pleasant crunch of toasted rice sprinkled on top, leaving you craving for more of this harmonious blend of taste and texture. I'm not sure where they are sourcing. I love this game. We play it often at the beginning of my streams. I'm not sure where they're sourcing this information from. Some of it is clearly generated by AI, but it's all probably coming from... I'm wondering if it's like Wikipedia, like a Wikipedia somewhere. Some of it's really weird. It's this. It isn't. It's not the Cullen skink, but that was very close. Sausage gravy. Oh, Sky. Sausage gravy. Begin by browning sausage in a skillet, breaking it into small pieces. Remove the sausage and set aside. Add flour to the drippings. So that's just sausage and gravy. I'm going to let you decide because it's got that weird gravy from America that everybody talks about. Is it going to be sausage gravy or lemang? This dish is a traditional delicacy made from glutinous rice, coconut milk, and salt, which are cooked inside a hollow bamboo stick lined with banana leaves. The bamboo is placed over an open flame, allowing the rice to absorb the flavor and... That is not gravy. I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna blow your mind because as much as I called out Sky, it is gravy. Because you want to know how gravy is made? The only reason English gravy is brown, Ziggy, is because they add a burnt sugar to it. So you can buy gravy browning by the bottle, but I've literally witnessed my grandmother burning sugar on a spoon and then stirring it through the gravy to make it brown. That is gravy without the gravy browning. It is, and I'm really sorry to all of the Americans that have been offended by anybody that has ever said that sausage gravy isn't gravy, because it's just gravy without coloring. That's literally it. This is rice in a tube or sausage gravy. I still think that's weird. That's not the reason gravy is brown. It is, because I've seen it done that way. Like, I've seen people brown gravy. So it is. It is. Hi, Boxy. I don't know why I use quotes. Good goddess. Somebody mark a calendar. I'm agreeing with Sky. It's a terrible thing. Chim, what's up, Boxy? Chimken, whether knowingly or not, has agreed with the thing I said about food. I will bring it to your attention, Sky, that I have never disagreed on the gravy front. I have quite literally never gone the opposite direction. I have always agreed on that gravy front. How the British make gravy. They get meat fats of all kinds. They add flour to it. They stir it into sort of a pasty type experience. You add water to that, and then you add something for color. That's literally how I've seen gravy browned. Chinese chicken salad or zerd. I don't know what zerd is. This dish is a sweet, vibrant dessert made with rice, saffron, and sugar, giving it a rich golden color, often garnished with pine nuts, almonds, pistachios, and raisins. It boasts fragrant aroma from rosewater and cardamom. Gonna be that one. No? This was going so well, and then it didn't. Normally you add the meats, cooked fats, etc., which makes it brown. No, it makes it more of a beige color. If you use fats in the manner that you're talking about, it would look more like that sausage gravy. Gravy is brown typical because of the brown proteins. You can brown it different ways, but the primary way no, but that's beige. That's beige. Like, I'm not saying that like British gravy is white without gravy browning, but what I'm saying is it's beige. It's beige. Chimken, you're arguing food with me. Yes, Boxy. I have literally, like, I'm British. We eat roast dinners like they're going out of fashion. I have been witness to people making gravy for British dinners for like 35 years of my life. If you have roast meat, I literally said it's not the only way. Gravy brown is perfect. You can brown it different ways, but the primary is a general Maillard reaction. No, because a Maillard reaction is like the outside where the meat's gone crispy. Again, we're moving on. Ban Tet, Vietnam. I have no idea what that is, but it's scaring me. And a catty roll. This dish is made by wrapping a mixture of glutinous rice and mung bean paste and banana leaves. It is then shaped into a cylindrical form and boiled for several hours until the rice is fully cooked and sticky. The dish is then sliced into rounds for serving, showcasing the layers of rice and filling. This dish involves preparing a flavorful filling of spiced meat or vegetables, typically sautéed with onions and peppers. A flatbread, often paratha or roti, is cooked until golden. The filling is then placed on the flatbread, optionally topped with chutneys, fresh herbs. Finally, the flatbread is rolled up tightly around the filling, creating a portable... It's portable. I'll vote for portable. Ducati roll sounds good. It does. That's why I went that way. This looks... I don't like this. This makes me uncomfortable. And that looks good. Cardinal slice. You're going to get an essay tonight? You brought this on yourself? Well, my odd reaction, from my understanding, is when you grill a burger, right? The Maillard reaction is when the outside of the meat gets crispy. Which is fine. Like, that's okay. But at the same time, like, I've seen people... we're moving past the graded thing. Left side, the left side looks like cat vomit. Yeah, we're never going to know what a cardinal slice is, but now that you called it cat... And that looks like, This dish involves boiling thick egg noodles and creating a rich broth made with shrimp, coconut milk, dried shrimp, and spices. Add boiled eggs, beans, sprouts, and chives. Pour the broth over the noodles, then garnish with fried shallots, lime wedges, and hard-boiled eggs. It combines savory and aromatic elements for a delightful and hearty meal. I want to do it. What, the cum bath? You want to? I'll just do this as a trade-off. It looks like cum. We're just gonna... I don't even care what it is. It looks like cum. It's a bit lumpy. If your cum looks like this, seek medical attention. But it doesn't help, and you can't see it because it's behind the cat game, but it's called Guthuk. And Guthuk sounds like a dirty word in the context of what that looks like. Right? Can we all agree? Like, Guthuk sounds a little bit... Oh, I just Guthucked everywhere. There we go. I can't believe... More like Guff Cock. I can't believe it's not lasagna. No, that's fine. I kind of expected it to go that way. So what did we get wrong? We got the ones wrong in the middle. It was the larb, but I didn't like the description. It was the tube of rice, which is confusing to me. And I don't know what zerd is, but at this point, I'm afraid to ask, because people apparently like it more than Chinese chicken salad. We're living in the wrong timeline, chat. We're living in the darkest timeline. People have gone crazy. People have gone crazy. They're now requiring, like, orange... whatever that was, as opposed to a Chinese chicken salad, and I don't know how to deal with that as a person. I will try to move past this, but it might be a struggle. Chat, we're going to play some Cairn. I haven't played for a little bit, so I expect to make absolutely zero progress, but I will pick this up again over the weekend. It's been a very nice game to play. It's about climbing a mountain. Last time we played, we went to what was a giant oil lamp? Maybe? Oil lamp? Sort of, kind of, maybe. I'm not entirely sure how you would describe it. But we set fire to it after making a choice of what we were doing. There were three options. There was like, you're ascending the mountain. You're descending the mountain in failure. Somebody has died. We picked ascending the mountain, and in doing so, the other shrines around the valley also lit up in sort of like solidarity for us finishing the climb of the mountain. I don't think there's that much left of this game to go. I might get to the top of this next climb bit and discover that there's an entire different mountain at the top of this, but based off how long we've played up until this point, looking up at the literal mountain itself, I will probably be done by the end of this weekend, as long as we don't get locked into a loop of death and despair. When I go and play games on the internet, I like to avoid death and despair. Anyway, if you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I'd love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. If you've done anything that I can tell you that I'm proud of you for, just drop it in chat so I can let you know. No. Sorry, I just choked on myself. Chat, I'm proud of myself today, and because of the rest of like the last 3 days, I'm a good cat dad. I am. We try I would love to say we try real hard, but he is possibly He's a very well taken care of Boo, and I'm proud of myself for that, and just generally looking after him as best as we possibly can this week. Because not everybody would, as terrifying as that is. You're great cat parents. We try, honestly. I try real hard. And you know what's the best thing, Seedlet? Just to cuddle with him. I like a cuddle with my cat. Oh my god. Tell you what, I'm gonna save the dog catch up until tomorrow. We've got dogs to catch up, daily dogs, since Tuesday. I'm going to do an entire segment at the beginning of tomorrow's stream, as opposed to doing them all now, where we're on slightly limited time. We'll do the daily dogs tomorrow. Let's go over here. No. Ignore that. I've moved the buttons around on my thing recently, and they're in a different place. It's not that exciting. Good. Okay. We're about to climb a mountain. We tried to climb a mountain last time, and we found a bunch of dead bodies that had stuff on them, and then I turned back. But when I signed off, I had made it part way up this, so I can climb up this rope, and I can immediately go back to progress. Go up. Come on. You can do it. Come on. We went a reasonable distance. I found a flower in this room that's like a flower that will cure all ills. Somebody had been looking for it at the base of the mountain. So now we have that in our inventory, taking up space. It's not a usable item, so I don't know if and when it's going to be useful. I will let you... You'll know when I know. Let's go. The climbing commences. Here. On RightBigChimken.twitch.tv/RightBigChimken, etc. You know what I mean. This game is a metaphor for the week we've all had. You foot up there. Go there. Good. It's snowing! Where the hell do I go here? Into that. And there's thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. Galileo. Galileo Figaro. Magnifico. I see a little silhouette of a man. Calm down. Okay, we're fine. We're locked in. We're fine. Are we locked in? No, we're not locked in. Go over there and stand up. You know what? You know what, chat? We made it a reasonable distance, straight up a wall. I'm gonna take a pause there. What is that cable doing? We're good. We're going diagonally. We're going diagonally. However you say that. I can say it. I'm an adult. I've said diagonally. Diagonal. I'm really trying hard not to say it like Harry Potter. Because fuck Harry Potter. Am I continuing up or am I going round? I might be going round. Does it look like there's a ledge there to anybody else? Oh, there's a dead body over there. There's multiple dead bodies over there. But there's a backpack there, which we probably should check. Oh my god, it's a body! It's a dead one. It's a dead one. A skeleton! Stand up. Stand up. Banana mean? Why are you stressing out like that? Put your arm down. She's such a drama queen. We can go up here.
Cool.
I also want to hang off the thing. Like, I want to... Why am I not able to hang off my thing? There we go. Go in your rucksack. Eat those berries. My berries. Eat those. Recycle. What does banana mean? Banana mean increases grip strength. We're not doing that right now. I'm going to eat this bowl of oatmeal. Or alternatively, this bowl... Oh, they do the same, just one gives health, so we'll do that. I might have made some more room. No? Can I make room for a bag of oats? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. I've got no sugar, so I could eat this maple syrup. Delicious. No, we're going to move up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes! Is that the route that we seem to very quickly run out of places? I think I need to like focus slightly more to the right. I went straight up the middle. If I let go, if I try to keep Can't decide if that's good or bad. We could travel further round. Travel further round. Like, some parts of the rock where you push your weight on either side of the cliff seems to work. That seems a little bit too far apart. Same time, you go this direction. It's, like, not the easiest looking, so I need to figure out how to do this without falling on my ass. I wonder if I need to start higher. Was right. Yeah, when I was get up on that ledge, put your foot there. No, that's immediately slipped. This left foot here doesn't want to stick to anything. No, it's fallen again. It's like a tiny, bit of space. Like there, maybe?
Going on now!
I can't get started. What am I doing wrong? Come on, stand up. This foot doesn't want to stick to anything. Like, if I put it there... And then that's not a grab either.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. I wonder if it's like a speed thing, maybe? Put that there, put that there.
Oh, no, no, no!
I thought I had it then, but the disco, I couldn't hear her breathing with the disco. I'm missing a lot of water pinned here. Disco strikes again. Disco, disco, disco. Do that. Go to the right. I'll be honest, this doesn't feel like it either. Nope. You shed some light on the situation because it's not helping that I can't see shit. It's got to be here. I'm just not sure how.
Right on.
Because this foot doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. But the foot there, that doesn't seem like it's going to work. Not entirely sure what this lean is. I'll be honest, I don't think that that was meant to work. What is going on with her legs? Take what you can. My biggest concern. You know what?
Nope.
Are we even? Oh, we're making our way downtown, walking fast. Something, and we're homebound. Da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Marek, welcome in. Thank you for hitting me with your pogo stick. Da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. It's Marek. Da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. Climbing a mountain. Da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. I am hungry. If I would fall out of the sky, my climber would probably die. Oh, I have climbed 1,000 miles. Da 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 da. La, 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 la. I don't know why that song of all songs keeps coming out. I need to go to the right. Reorientate my legs. All right, thank you for the contribution. How's your week been? Hope it's been good. Okay, hang there for a sec. Let's eat something. I'm going to eat this. That is all I'm going to eat. Well, shucks. Feels like it wants me to go to the left, and I don't see how. Oh, I know that is a grab. When in doubt, brute force. When in doubt, brute force, everybody! Holy shit, okay. Again, that felt like that wasn't meant to work, but here we are. Stuck to the side of a mountain like Spider-Man. Fetch me pictures of Spider-Man! Holy shit on a brick. Okay, we've almost done it. We have almost achieved mountain enlightenment. Oh my god, we did it! We did it! We did it! We're fucking amazing. Recall, 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 recall. Holy shit. I now have to go down there to touch all of those dead bodies, mind you. Gonna go touch me a body or two. Gonna take this egg. Fry it in. I thought that that was the exit, chat. I thought that that was gonna give me some sort of closure, but it's not, is it? It wants me to... It quite literally wants me to go up there because our friend's camping there. I can see him. How the hell do you get around that way? How the fuck? I have a really bad feeling that it wants me to go upside down. I'm gonna go down there and check out those bodies, though. RightBigChimken is descending. Da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. I'm on a mountain. Da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. It's got a nice beat and I could sing to it. Da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. I'm climbing down. If I could... Hello? Oh, it said beat up climbing bot. I was like, why am I beating up my climbing bot? It's got spot gel, it's got chalk. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Oh, hey, dead body. I will take that climbing tape.
Thank you, friend. I'll make good use of it. Together until the end. Rest in peace.
Oh, they've got sugar. I need that.
Ugh.
Speaking of sugar, it's Nats. I don't know what. Shut up. Welcome in. How's it going? Did you finish Reanimal? Are you finished with Reanimal? Is Reanimal done? Is Reanimal dead to you now? How is Reanimal? I did not. You did not? How dare you? You should try harder. Why didn't you try harder? More tomorrow? You gonna do more tomorrow? I mean, you could have finished it today. You could have finished it today if you tried harder. Why didn't you try harder? I'm a dick. Hey Nats. Hey Nats, I found some booze. I found some booze on the mountain, Nats. Do you think that's a good idea? What have you read? I don't get it. More tomorrow. What's this try harder shit? I don't know. You're intolerant. Is beautiful, but also at the same time, I'm not just flagrantly flouting that this entire stream. Nats has also become an X0 affiliate. Welcome to the sandbox of intolerance. Welcome. I've pissed in the deep end. Do I want booze? I feel like booze is a bad idea. Like, the game keeps giving me alcohols, and it's just gonna dehydrate me. Use alcohols in mountain cooking. You winning, brother? I'm trying. I am trying. I am trying. Life is trying, if you know what I mean. Is there anything I can dispose of inside of my person? Because I would like those steamed vegetables. No, no. Vegetables, yeah. Veggie troubles. It's about climb. It's about flowers. I eat flowers. Now I live on a mountain. Something the work, something the hours, and take what's ours. Huh. Well, hello, climbing robot. What's going on?
A little break.
Just a little cheeky break.
Climbot, recover pittance.
To me, my climbot. We're going up there. We're going on a trip in a little rocket ship. I really wish it was daytime. I do. I really deeply do wish it was daytime. Because I have a feeling it wants me to hang upside down on this mountain. I'm not about that, really. Stand up. Chill out. You're good. Breathe like a human. Stop breathing like a crazy person. Come on. Go up there. You got this. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh, she folded like a deck of cards. Oh. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Now I see. Now I see. I'm wily. I understand. You go through that hole there. Okay, that's significantly less of an issue. Well, you know what I mean. Shut up. Shut up, you know what I mean. I am gonna get above the open... God damn it. First twisted one in a while. No, 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 no. Is that a... No, that is a ledge. I'm too high. I'm too high up. I just go here. I'm doing it, brothers! I'm climbing a mountain! Sort of. Stand up. Please. Thank you. Stop breathing like that, you weirdo. Oh, hey, Nye, what's going on? How's life?
Oh, come on!
Ow. Elsing my bloodstone. Life's life. Work, work, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
In case you don't know. You know? I do know. I do, quite intimately, in fact.
Yes.
I am quite... I do. Gnats. To quote a song from the 50s, there's a whole lot of shaking going on. What, in-game or in life? You got the shakes right now? Am I giving you the shakes? Do you secretly want to kiss me? Because you can't. Unless you get sign-off from my frog wife. Going up there. Game life is plenty going on without shaking. Holy shit. How's everybody liking? He doesn't have an Only Chims. It's not called Only Chims. It's called RightBigChimken. Get with the times, fellow human. You are a human, are you not? Alice! Only Chim's cock. Oh my god, don't say that as I get raided. Only
Flap
Chins.
flap. Alice_TSG just raided.
Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today we are nearing the top of Mount Kami in Cairn. There are liable to be story spoilers, so if this is a game that is even slightly on your radar, I suggest you leave now. But that's not me being aggressive, that's just me saying, don't spoil this on part of me. Welcome in, Alice. How's climbing going? How was Craft Fantasy Merchant Simulator? That is a hell of a title. I've never heard of it. How was it? How's climbing going? I yapped for 40 minutes and I've fallen a bunch already. Let's put it that way. I've already broken several legs, one toe, and my entire ass. But it's going all right. It's been a bit of a week, but that's neither here or there. We're happy now. We're moving up in the world, quite literally, because we're playing a climbing game. Anyway, I'm gonna play a raid trailer. If you would like to, what's the words that I'm looking for? I'm gonna play your raid trailer, Raiders, to introduce you to a little bit about me. If you see anything you like, feel free to stick around. But if this puts you off me forever, I fully understand. I am an acquired taste. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bop. Okay. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bop. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. But take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything, on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go and change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bar. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulkheads. That's it. That's all I've got. One moment, I'm just sending a DM in Discord, and I'm going to tell you I could not save the image I wanted to save because I'm basically an old man and I'm like really fat fingering this right now. But hey, you. If you are the person that I've sent that DM to, respond in chat. Like, I can take it. Be brave. You can do it. Climb. Get so much dopamine from when you time it right. Good, that's what it's there for. It looks fine to me. A little bend is nothing to worry about. He's talking about my willy. Luxury pigeons in my chat talking about my knob. Hi, Pidge. How's it going? Also, I think I said it, but I'll say it again. Hi, Vadim. Hope you're good. Is that the luxury pigeon talking about my penis? Good times, chat. Good times. How's it going, Pidge, on this, the Lord's Friday? Have you had many a bev down the old local? Are you full of steak and kidney pie? I'm literally something stereotypically British something. Have you taken your flat cap and whip it for a walk? Apparently, I think Pidge is from the Midlands. I mean, he could be. You never know. Takes all sorts to come from Midlands. You're from the Southlands? Wherever you're from, Nye, they're lucky to have you. I wish I was as lucky as them, Nye. from the Southlands, the very south. Sounds like a magical place. And we're up. I've had burritos and soft drinks tonight, like a true Yorkshireman. I thought he had his tits out
You
then.
finally got through that crux.
Yeah. At what cost? And there was a slope from hell before I got to this ledge.
I'm cooking tonight, okay?
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, so, like, it just wants to use up all of my food? Thanks, Obama. Eggs. And... water. And... I love you, Noam. Chim, Chim, do you be rather a funny lad in it? That's a bit rude. A humorous old chap. Don't call me a chap, you bastard. Oh, I've done something very stupid. I've just realized there's a cook button. What the fuck's gonna happen now? I've just been bugging all of my shit in the pot.
We need to change our gear. At this altitude, temps get freezing cold. I could lend you some.
Are you afraid of dying?
What are you talking about? You're not going to die, Marco.
I know. I'm just making conversation is all.
I might have just done a bad
Well, are
because
you
I didn't
injured?
realize I didn't read the full
No,
page.
no, it's nothing. Are you afraid of dying then? I don't mean in general. Afraid of dying on this mountain.
Everybody dies, Marco. I mean, why not die on this mountain? There are worse places.
But you don't mind dying alone?
Well, I mean, most people who die of old age will die alone at home. Only in movies do old people die surrounded by their family.
I really have fucked up. Like, that's a really bad thing that I just did.
You're asking if I'm scared? No. No, I'm not.
I don't know how you do it.
What exactly did you do? I was putting stuff in the cooking pot and I didn't realize I could just cook it. Like, I just bunged a load of resources in there. I could have put one resource in there and cooked it. I put like 7. And I'm at the top of a mountain and I'm not sure how much food that I get.
I'm scared shitless. Terrified I'll end up like one of those skeletons we saw below. Gnarled up and misshapen. I'm freaking out, Ava. Every minute we spend on this wall to nowhere. Do we know that this mountain ever ends? Some nights, I'm so anxious. I picture the summit in outer space, scraping against the craters on the moon. It's pretty stupid, isn't it?
No. No, it's not stupid. I also dream of the summit every night.
Really? In space too?
No. I dream that after all these efforts and
Got to be a chicken
sacrifices,
shop
I
open
will
somewhere.
reach the summit, only to discover a cable car spewing out an endless stream of tourists, popping in on top of the world just to take a selfie.
That actually sounds exactly like the kind of dream you'd have. That's so you. The last few weeks are a blur. I feel like I've been climbing this damn rock for years. I don't even know why I keep going. How are you not falling apart?
I was born on this mountain. There was nothing before it, and there'll be nothing after. There's only the mountain.
I'm not like you. I tried, but I'm not like you. I'll never make it.
Marco,
Please stop trying to motivate me. You're making things worse. You're getting me to believe I have a chance of succeeding. I shouldn't have listened to you. I'm going to die here.
Marco, no one ever said it would be easy. So you're gonna get up, pick up your stuff, and we'll continue this climb together.
No. No. This mountain isn't going to kill me. You are.
Oh, shit.
Marco,
He's got the climbing madness.
would you like me to come back down with you? Marco, you're not gonna make it if you stay on your own.
Oh, you'd give up on the summit? For me? Is that really what you're saying? You'd go back down and live with that failure? You'd do that, Ava? I'm going to bed.
Why do I get the feeling he's gonna like launch himself off the... He's gone. Like, he's gone. We don't know if he went up or
Marco?
down. This is unrealistic.
Marco?
Polo! Is he dead?
Marco!
Polo! Oh god, have we got a climbing axe all of a sudden? How to climb on ice? Aim your equipment at cracks and knobs for a solid hold. If your equipment bounces, you won't be as well anchored and you'll tire more quickly. Want more force? We've changed outfits. Good news, everybody. We now have pants on. Let's find out how much I just fucked up. Okay. It might not actually be as bad as I thought it was, because the stuff that I got rid of was not excessive. Well, it was. It was needlessly excessive, but I've really I've cleared space more than anything else. Let's tape up. It's about tape. It's about bleeding. That song's in my head today, chat. I apologize. Do you think Marco's actually dead and is a ghost and is like representative of Ava's previous failed attempts, and it's like he's there as some sort of moral compass to sort of question whether or not she would actually give up on the climb itself and like go back down the mountain? Do you think he's been put here to test us? I was a ghost. I was a ghost. I was alone. Something Korean. It's a song. Whoa. Was something I was meant to be. I lived 2 lives at the bed, and now I don't know the words. Sorry, no. I tried. Weak. I don't. Oh yeah, because you speak Korean now. Yeah, big butthole. Okay, I am taped. She's a big butthole, chat. Did you know? You're so fucking mean to me. Man. You are... You no? Koreanized gnats. She's my butthole? Gee. That'd be nice. Okay, I'll be nice to your butthole now. That's the next big K-pop star. I can't even sing in English. Let's not start that again. Can we like skip past this entire segment where Nat says she can't sing? Can we just skip past that and like get back to the bit where you are believing that you can sing? Can you do that for me? If a star's saying not that, that's not what I... No, I'm just saying, can you do that for me though? Can you like, can we just skip this bit and be like, you can sing? Because we've all heard you sing. We've all heard you sing. No, I will never do anything for you. Why not? I am just humble Chimken. Beholden to no comb. You do not give me pizza. I had a pizza tonight, right? And I was like, Nats would never want to eat this pizza. You're no good. You're no good, duck. You're just like your father. Why are you quoting Vines today? That's not the first time you've brought up Vines to me. Why? Where is the Vines come from? Quoting you. I don't know that one. You've never heard the "You're no good, duck. You're just like your father." I was alone, on a mountain, it was cold, whoa, fuck your chicken strips, free shabakadoo! I'm gonna be sappy, Chim, thank you for being my friend. That's alright, you can be sappy anytime you like. Like, you're one of my... Nats is one of my bestest friends. Thank you for gifting a sub to Natassi. Show it to me, Rachel.
Cecile_Valdelius has gifted a tier 1 subscription to Natassi.
Nats is, as much as I rip on Nats, can I just clarify? Because I'm going to be irrational and I just need to make sure that they're not actually mad that I'm mean to them sometimes. Yeah, Nats is one of my best friends. They are an absolutely awesome human being, and they should give themselves a little bit more credit. I found a plantain that somehow doesn't fit in my already very empty bag. So yeah, Nats is pretty cool. They are a sizable part of my care structure in terms of like people that hear me talking shit when I'm like upset, and that's important. That's important. Ricky's mean to me every day. You can't be worse. Am I worse? No, I'm not worse. That's not what you're saying. I get it. I get you. Yeah, Nats is a sizable part of my like what's the word that I'm looking for? It's not like circle of friends, but like it's like you like you like talk to people and you share your thoughts and feel like cares
Cluck.
like
Someone has just joined the
support
Bok
network.
Brigade.
Support network is the word that I'm looking at. Circle jerk, yeah. Nats is just like Nats just gather like no, let's not. Circle jerk, sir. That is somebody else's wife. There is no jerking going on. And thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is appreciated. Yes, I jerk Sky. I jerk Dolly. Yeah, ironically, can I just put it out there? Ironically, there is no jerk chicken. It's a food joke. You don't have to jerk cocks to jerk, maybe. I am lucky enough in my life, and like I'm lucky enough in my mods on Twitch even, to be surrounded by people that call me on my bullshit. And honestly, having people that aren't just over the top yes men all the time is fucking astoundingly brilliant. I'd much rather be called on my bullshit than have somebody just be like, oh, blah, 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 you know? You know? Gotta bring him down to earth. I'm actually Chim's biggest hater. Exactly, you get it. Gotta bring him down to earth. Yes, men are boring. I'm not boring, you're boring. What game is this called? It's cool. This is Cairn. It's about rock climbing and shit, but for some reason I've broken the physics. And that, stand up! Thank you. I might have to take my glow-in-the-dark gloves off. I've not taken them off in ages, but I'll be honest, they're upsetting my eyesight when I'm looking at them reflecting off white snow. That game Cairn? Oh, fuck, have I not done that the entire goddamn time again? Oh well, that was basically my entire stream. I mean, it happens, but fuck my life. Really, there's got to be that one guy who's kind of interesting. Fuck my Chungus live. Pidge is after a compliment. Pidge is after a compliment, Curse. All you gotta do is just say, Pidge, you're that guy, and then just move on. Pidge, you're interesting. It's okay, Pidge. You're interesting. But yeah, this game, Cecile, is highly detailed climbing physics. Like you have to put your feet in the right places, and you have to lock in, and you have to max the envelope, and so on. It's you control all of the individual limbs, and you know, it's a good old experience. See, the problem is Paige streams at the wrong time for my time zone, so I rarely get to enjoy his interestingness. I think that's fair. Sorry, I was panicking then because I was getting confused by my own notification. I was a gnome. I was alone. Ah, climbing mountain. Ah, oh, it's a bag. Oh. Bag is weighted down with stones. It contains an envelope addressed to Ebba Caruso. My darling, I hope you receive this message so you stop worrying. As you know, I'm no longer with you, but rest assured that I had the best ending I could have had. When you told me you couldn't take care of me when I got old, it hit me hard, but you were right. I couldn't imagine becoming a burden to you or ending up with the old crummies in a nursing home.
Going out on the mountain. I can't think of a better place either.
So here I am climbing Cami again, knowing that at some point I'm going to encounter a wall that's a little too hard for me. Who knows? Maybe I'll meet with Christian and the rest of the expedition. We will never know. If I'd climbed with them 40 years ago, would they have all come back down? Don't be sad. It's all for the best. I know you'll continue on the path you've set out for yourself. A lifetime of success and happiness as a free, independent woman. I'm proud of you and I love you more than anything. So the difficulty with this, that is an old man, not at the peak of his climbing existence. I get the logic of wanting to die on the mountain. Like, I get what they were going for with that. But we've got a young friend who's like peak fitness that is struggling now. How did that health failing man get this high?
I'll bring your message back to her.
I didn't... Oh, I was a little concerned for 5 seconds it had put it in my inventory. We're fine. Are we all seeing that giant monumental statue in the middle of there? I want to know what that patch of grass is. There's a tunnel. Okay, well, we're going... Where are we right now? We are going... I'm going up, up, up. This is my moment. Oh, no, together. Sleep, Chim work tomorrow. No worries. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope to see you again soon. You're blue. What are you? Gentian. Good luck at work tomorrow. Working on a Saturday, bro? That's not very cash money of you. I never want to work on a Saturday again. I think it wants me to climb this ice, and that's scary. Oh, here we go. Suddenly, axe mechanics. Did my 30-second script today. Might record it on Sunday. Do you wanna? Are you gonna show it to me? Show it to me. Also, hi Sam. Thank you for the contribution. What's going on? I hope you're good. The script or the video? I don't mind. Honestly, the video probably makes more sense. I was on a mountain. I was alone. Climbing mountains. With an axe. Whoa. I finally got the dragoning. You got any thoughts on eugenics? I'm unsure whether or not I get it. Okay, so my take on yeah, fuck eugenics. My take on eugenics. I'm not I don't know if this makes me woke. But not that I am pretty fucking woke. But when your cat in eugenics can get autism, and when your cat has autism, it gets a -2 to charisma and a +2 to intelligence. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm here for a game that makes... It doesn't really make light of it. I don't want to be a debuff. I'm not here for Neurospicy being a debuff. That's it. That's literally and that's my own personal thing. I don't judge anybody if they choose to play it, because obviously it's going to be massively popular based off who developed it, but I'm just sort of like, it's not really my bag. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who are autistic that will love it, but it's not for me. And they've got actual trash voice acting. What's wrong with the voice acting? Have you heard of Chris Chan? I have not. Because I have against my will, I have never heard of Chris Chan. You're saying words to me I've never heard. Right. Oh, that's clever. When you get to a point where the axes aren't involved, they just disappear. Where am I going right now? I need to go... But yeah, that's my take on eugenics. If you want to play eugenics, you go play eugenics. It's obviously very popular, and if you're in the roguelike sphere, it's going to be a hell of a big deal for a lot of people for quite some time by nature of who made it. It was made by the guys that made Super Meat Boy, but I'm not sold, and therefore I am voting it off the island. I'm giving it a rose. I'm choosing not to continue our relationship. What else happens in... I'm trying to think of any other reality television shows I used to watch as a kid. What happened on Survivor? Was that the voted off the island? Bear Grylls something, something, something. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do. That's fine. I had no idea that was a thing, and like I said, I was on the fence. It's you like Super Meat Boy though, right, Pidge? Like that, you were not affected. You have liked a game that dev has done previously. Other than Super Meat Boy, I don't know what else he's done, and I wasn't particularly a fan of Super Meat Boy. Not that it was a bad game, it wasn't for me. The main one is Binding of Isaac. Never played it. Have no intention of ever trying it. Did not get the hype. That sort of... I'm not sure what you would call the art style in Binding of Isaac, but that sort of like slightly gross looking. I didn't like to look at it. I can get why some people do, but I don't like to look at it.
Yes.
Yes. What's in the pot? It's water. It's like an early Flash animation style. Yeah, it's very Newgrounds and what's the fucking? Do you remember Salad Fingers? Do you remember Salad Fingers and that whole era of like Flash animation? Weeble and Bob. Fucking love Weeble and Bob. I loved Weeble and Bob. Unfortunately, I hate with a fiery passion Salad Fingers. Like, it makes me feel grossed out. It's not like a scared thing, but it makes me feel horrible to look at him. What is that on the floor? Hydrocybrubicin.
Lizard.
I got...
Lizard.
Oh! Another worldly mushroom with intense hallucinogenic powers. Very good, mushroom. Liable to make me fall to my death. Me either, San. Nats, you are old enough to remember fucking Newgrounds. Do you not remember Flash animation on the internet? When everybody was freaking in love with it? Do you actively not remember that as a thing? Because if you don't... Oh, I know Newgrounds. Yeah, that was all Flash animation. What the fuck is Salad Fingers? Go to YouTube. Google... I'm going to say it to you. I'm going to say it to you. Nats, I designed a screen the other day that I did not release into public. I didn't put it on the channel because I said I probably would never actually need to use it. It makes you feel gross. I don't know if I want to search in my history. It's not like it's a cartoon. It's not like fucking. It's not gory or anything. There's just something about the voice and just the cartoon, the art style. Go Google salad fingers. Like, Google Salad Fingers, Nats. And I can't believe you are making me say this. Go and use Google, Nats. I don't know, San. Should I? Yes, San. Go use Google. Do not be in my chat asking what a thing is. Should I use Google, San? Yes, San. Should Nats use Google? I would like these oats. Thank you. Really bad at using Google. Chim has told me so many times at this point. Go use Google, but scroll past the AI shit. Why is there there's a completely okay pretzel in a bowl at the top of this mountain? San, one of those Twitch stream viewers that comes into chat and is like, I don't know what this thing is. And like, you can Google it. You can Google it though. Whenever I say something and ask Chim, and just turns to me and says, "Google is your friend." Google is your friend, San. Like, I can't show, like contextually speaking, but like contextually speaking, San, it's an animation. I can't just produce an animation to show you on stream. Like, that's against copyright. YouTube has given me a hot goth YouTuber called Brooksharks, and despite her name, I really enjoy watching it. Yeah, I didn't call that one. Google is like super easy to use. It is. That is correct. Rectamundo. I want to go to that save point. That would be a nice experience. Yeah, sometimes we're talking about, then again, Sam doesn't have hands, so yeah. I can't believe you said it. You're so brave. There are some things when we're talking on stream, when I've called out people for not using Google, there are some things when I talk about them on stream, there is quite literally no solution. I can't play the video for you because it's copyrighted content. Like, if you want to know what something is, I can't fix that for you. You could just Google it and save me having to explain to go and use Google. We love you anyways. I'm going down this mountain. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Hi, Kara. What's up? You're cool. Is it because I just sung a couple of notes from K-pop Demon Hunters? It is, isn't it? It's because I sung the K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm exposing my friend, our Lords and Saviors, Huntrix tomorrow, and I'm so excited. Good. I'm so sad Harry Potter came to Fortnite because they've just done a re-release. They've just done more K-pop Demon Hunter skins in Fortnite, and I have no interest in playing that game again now. How dare they? Back from walking the dogs. Back from walking the dogs. Let me just say something. People that don't put their dogs on a leash and they're walking in a busy street and city, they drive me mad. Please be responsible for dog owners. It's going to be safe for everyone like that. Yes, if your dog is not safe off the leash, don't have your dog off the leash. Dolly's brought me tea, everybody. Thanks. I just burnt my mouth. We love Dolly, we're the best. Stan Dolly. Stan Dolly. Store this. Up we go. Stand Dolly indeed. No, stand Dolly. Dolly can't stand for very long. They're chronically ill. Scan, Dolly, scan.
I'll take a breather.
Come on, put your legs up there. Come on, all the way. There we go. Good. Thank you.
Thanks.
I want to go to that room, so we're going up there. We're going up there, chat. Can you believe it? We're going up there. Sorry I had to say that. We had a pretty stressful meeting with another dog. Me and Canel. We were both okay, but goddamn, I was mad. No. I'd much rather you get. Don't apologize. I'd much rather you come in like that and speak your truth. Alice, don't worry your pretty little head. If your dog is upset, I want to hear about it. We don't deserve dogs. And we don't deserve Alice. Yeah, I'm on. Get up. Okay, now stand up. Stop climbing the wall. You're on a flat surface. Stop climbing the wall. I hate the way you have to push away from the walls in this sometimes. Like, the game is just like, no, you must climb. By the way, I missed the thing about saying something we can be proud of in the beginning, so I just wanted to say I've beaten the record, and I'm now 8 weeks free of seizures. Good job. Proud of you. That's great. Yeah, that's great. I'm really proud of you for doing so. It's fine. I put myself in between, but it was stressful for sure, and I don't blame the other owner, the other dog at all. By the way, it's not. But yeah, thanks, Donna. No worries. You don't have to apologize. You're good, Alice. Alice is good people, chat. Alice is good people. I'm gonna eat this very stale pretzel. Oh wait, no, the stale pretzel gets rid of my. I should have guessed. If I eat a pretzel up a mountain, it gets rid of my what's the word that I'm trying to say? I get less water in my mouth holes. Yeah, we're going to go over some time. I will be here until I've at least found what's up in this room. There is an ad break in 46 seconds. I will continue to head towards the room. If something amazingly awesome happens and there's story and shit, I will pause and we'll wait for you to come back from the ad break. So, during the ad break, make sure you go grab yourself a drink, go grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a blood, the family animal. I will be climbing this mountain with my trusty robot. I never did name the robot. We should have named the robot. That was a mistake. How's this woman not dislocating her legs in some poses? She's like doing this. It's a video game, Pidge. It doesn't have to be realistic. She's highly trained, highly fit, highly flexible. This is what peak physical fitness looks like, Pidge. Lady doesn't have joints. No, she definitely has joints, because if she didn't have joints, her legs wouldn't be bending. And her legs are definitely bending. Like 100%.
All the lights are on you, Cammy.
Da-da-da-da. So we are... Oh, this is quite literally a map of the mountain. We are so close to the end, if that's the case. Because the statue at the top of the pole that I'm carrying is the statue we're in now. Is there anything in here? Another magic unbreaking pitten. We have conquered the rock, only the summit remains. I now have 3 entire unbreaking pittons. I will never need pittons again. But yeah, this was the entire, that's the entire climb. Rendered in stone. Interesting. And it was worth coming up here for that pitten. But that would also mean... There's nothing above us. Like, nothing... There's nothing... Nothing above us. The broken pot there, which means... Are those fucking fireworks? Okay, well, we have to go get the fireworks now. That would just be rude. God damn it.
Perfect.
I'm gonna hit my rope capacity before long yet. There it is. Go to bed, San. Good night. Sweet dreams, Sanguine.
Go get the pit.
Yeah. My pitten broke. Okay, so... One sec. Nats, are you still in chat? I just read your DM. What the fuck? Big yikes. And he's in the game. Big yikes. Big yikes. Big fucking hell. Yeah, don't blame eugenics. It's important to have people with differing opinions. I can't. Pidge, are you still in chat? Because if you are, I've got the final straw. I found the final straw. It's always important to find the final straw. One sec, Pidge. I'm gonna DM you something, and you like. I'm not gonna openly discuss this on stream, but you can respond in a vanilla way. Don't like openly state what I'm just about to send you in DMs. The fuck is this world coming to? I swear to God. They have the Kleins. I have no idea who the Kleins are. But yeah, I'll just wait for Slit H3H3. Oh, I have no knowledge of them as individuals. I've never consumed that style of content, so I know nothing about them and why they're controversial. I know he had a reasonably well thought of podcast for a while, and then like, I don't know. From what I've read, they're pro-Israel. Well, good. This game is my addiction. It's so good, but I will say, because I'm quite far in, so don't spoil yourself. Well, she's from there. Like, I appreciate you popping in, but if you're gonna spoil yourself, please don't spoil yourself. It is quite literally my game of the year so far, and I don't want you to ruin your experience. Thank you. That was a completely legitimate use of in-game physics. I did just break the world. There are fireworks here, and I can't carry them because my bag is too full. I can, however, eat that pretzel. Got the dolls part today, so you're much farther, I assume. Oh, 100%. Like, that was quite some time ago for me now. I've got fireworks. Oh god, they're huge. I have the doll. I have the doll, but that was quite some time ago now. Ugh. We're in nosebleed territory. No, I did that wrong. I did a bad. Does that mean I've left that there? I don't think I did. Yeah, the robot fetched it. It's fine. The robot fetched it. Thus also explaining where that one that disappeared went earlier on in the game. Okay. No! I'm going to climb! Climb up. All the way to the top. Good robot. He's a good boy. Climb up there. Oh, good. We're going up, up, up. This is our moment. You know, together we're glowing. Gotta be glowing. Oh, but the boys. Oh, God. Well, that didn't work out very well. I'm too busy singing. I'm done hiding now. I'm trying. I'm born of me. 'Cause we are climbers. Climbing strong. Time to rewatch Demon Hunters. I unsubbed to Netflix quite some time ago. I will probably, when I need to go back to watch the last season of Stranger Things. I need to go watch Demon Hunters like 2 or 3 more times. I never actually finished it. Did you not enjoy it? I'm surprised. Yeah, Pidge, I'm honestly surprised that it wasn't your cup of tea. He sipped, ironically, on a cup of tea. Bulk and Ryan pop. Do I want to go out there? No, I just want to go up. I just want to go up. Yep, there we go. The only way is up. Ryan, you and me. I think I watched it like 6 times by now without catching all the reaction videos I watched. The people reacting. I will hold up my hands and say I did get a little bit sick of all of the clips that I was... Had I not seen the film when I did, I got exceedingly bored of all of the reaction content. It was everywhere for months. I should eat, but I don't want to. Well, you can't. Don't just sit there quietly not doing anything. You gotta. If you're gonna stay up, you gotta be productive and do something.
Oh.
I can see why people like it. The music is quite good, but really not my thing. Fair enough. You can't like everything. I personally don't like Lord of the Rings, and I know Pidge gets bored at me telling people that. Because I always choose to tell people at inopportune moments. That is my right. It feels like such a weird time to bring in ice axe mechanics. We're like 3/4 of the way through the game. Why are there suddenly ice axe mechanics? I just don't believe the Lord of the Rings claim you quoted so much. Name one quote of Lord of the Rings that I make. I will not count "You shall not pass." Because, like, that's meme so heavily I could be referencing anything. You don't know me. You're crazy. You're crazy. Maybe I just want Ian McKellen to be my granddad. That's probably it. Back to the dents from whence you came. Is that a Lord of the Rings reference? Okay, if I actively made that reference, I didn't realize it was a Lord of the Rings reference. That's news to me. It sounds like something I would say. It is, in fact, a Gandalf reference, but like I said, I want Ian McKellen to be my granddad, and I want Patrick Stewart to officiate mine and Dolly's wedding. I love those men. I do. Yeah, there's definitely something up there. You want him to say engage? Yes! I'll be like, haha, too late for that, old man. Push him over. If anything, if I could go back in time, I really liked the way that I proposed to Dolly, but if I could go back in time and propose again, I would just go onto that celebrity website and get Patrick Stewart to record the video, but the soundbite engaged, and just hand them the ring. Oh, what's this? It's a video from Patrick Stewart. I wonder what it says. Engaged. Here you go. That's it. That's literally the romance. Then will you wear wigs? Do you wear wigs? No, I do not. Have you worn wigs? No, I have not. When will you wear wigs? No. I'm beginning to question whether this climb is worth it, chat. I am. How the fuck do you even get started? The fact that he goes from calm to burst laughing, it's a beautiful moment.
No freaking way!
Um... Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall! I can't even get this bloody started. I'm beginning to think there's nothing up there and it's a troll. Billy up there, Biggs. No, I don't like the Lord of the Rings franchise, chat. I think it's overhyped. I don't think it's the best cinema ever created, and I think it had its time, but there has been better media properties since. I love that the four hobbits are still great friends and do content regularly. It's a troll. It's probably over a Lord of the Rings quote. Right, time to go to sleep now, but take care everyone and good luck with the end of the game, Chim. I believe you got this. Like what? Sorry, like what? Can you, what was the question? What was that in relation to, sorry? I know I'm going to upset a load of people on the internet when I admit the Lord of the Rings thing. It's a choice that I am willing to make. Not quick enough. I can clearly see my piton in the wall there. And I'm short one, and my robot won't fetch it. I think I'm going to go to bed. Good night, eggheads. This is your community name. Yeah, it really isn't. Like, we are the Bop Brigade, Cuckoo Cachoo. Don't come in here naming people's communities. That's really intolerant of you. Okay, well, this might work. So you are the Eggman, Cuckoo Cachoo. I just love that song, honestly. That song does not get enough credit in 2026. When was the last time you heard somebody mention that? That was fucking... That was like peak car journey music when I was a kid. Old bockos, take it or leave it. No. You take it and fucking leave with it, because nobody's out here for that. Everybody loves the Bot Brigade. If you want to name anybody's community, name Pidges, because their community doesn't have a name. I couldn't honestly not get this even started. Ow. He's the walrus. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. I am the Eggman. Ooh, I am the Eggman. Ooh, I am the walrus. Cuckoo-ca-choo. I don't know how I'm doing this all of a sudden, but I'm fucking rolling with it. Okay, we can fall off now. Don't need one, chat is fine. What will they call your community when you die and you have to, they have to talk about you on BBC One? Luxury pigeon is, what's the word that they do after people die? Luxury pigeon is survived by a flock of pluckers. I can't. A save point? Why is there a save point? Oh, we're just back by the statue. His viewers. Don't need one chat, is fine. Luxury pigeon is survived by his viewers. That doesn't have the same ring. I get what you're going for, but you're wrong. I get what you're going for, Pidge, but you are actively wrong. I very rarely say that about you, Pidge. Let's be honest. I'm very complimentary of you and your goings on, but you are you're wrong. You're wrong, buddy. You're wrong. Luxury P is survived by his community of ne'er-do-wells. Honestly, I kind of like that. Luxury pigeon is a ne'er-do-well. I got some soup. I got a big old bottle of soup. He'll be missed nearly as much as the famed Matthew Kelly, R.I.P. But he's not dead, he's just very badly burned. More soup. Okay, good. Okay, chat. We got to another save point. We're slightly higher up the mountain. My fingers are in tatters. I'm running out of bandages, so we're not going to use them right now. I am going to sleep till the morning. Sleep till the morning. Go in your rucksack. Have some soup. I have 2 soups. 2 entire soups. Get rid of this. Have a hot water. When we come back tomorrow, I will be all set. We'll come back tomorrow, chat. Well, I talked about it at the beginning of stream, but tomorrow is D-Day for whether or not we find out if we need to get George further surgery. And I cannot comment on whether or not I will be capable of streaming after that tomorrow. So if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you Sunday. Either way, we're playing Cairn until we're done. We're really close. We're really close. When I finish my first run, the plan is to at least try the hard mode. Maybe try a little dab hand at speedrunning certain sections. I've had a really nice time. And the difficulty is, and I'm going to say this out loud now in a public space, I kind of like this format of playing nothing but one game until I'm finished with it. And then sort of like going, well, I'm done with this now. Or, well, the credits have rolled. And I don't know what that means for the future of RightBigChimken. But it's complicated. I look forward to attempting to share it with you as best as I possibly can. You'll speedrun it, obviously. So, I don't know, like, since I started streaming, I've always had multiple since I've started streaming, I've had like multiple games going simultaneously, and honestly, in the last month or so, I did like a solid week of Warframe, and ever since this has come out, I've been playing nothing but this, and it's been really useful. Honestly, it's been really useful. I think that format becomes very dependent on the game, which I'm not particularly a fan of. Because if the game sucks, that's not going to work out. So I don't know. I'm just talking out loud. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, scary place right now, socially, economically, politically. And the fact that you are still alive is something to be massively proud of. And I'm so proud of you for being massively alive, chat. Massively alive. I'm so proud of you for being alive, chat. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence as best as you possibly can. And if my content can make that existence a little bit better, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. It's at this point of the stream, I invite you all to type the word fuck into chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be a positive or a negative. The positives in this case, I've really fucking loved playing Cairn for you the last couple of weeks. I don't know what that means in the grander scheme of things, but we'll do our best. Fucking hell, I love my cat George. I would really appreciate if you could all keep him in your thoughts tomorrow. And hopefully he will not require further surgery. And yeah, fuck yeah, it's the weekend. But the big ones, it is a negative, and I apologize. But the big ones, because there is a load of shit going on right now. Fuck Pam Bondi. Holy shit. That interview with Congress in America. Holy shit. Holy shit. Fuck the Trump administration, fuck the British Labour government, fuck a Reform Party in the UK as well, fuck losing people too soon, fuck Sjogren's disease, fuck Parkinson's disease, fuck epilepsy, fuck bone infections in your favourite pets, fuck ice, fuck ice, fuck ice, fuck ice, fuck ice. Also, and I'm just going to leave you on this one, I did read a news report. Yeah, fuck her big time. How can one person be so horrific? Like, the entire thing circling that as a problem, somebody came out and said, if we arrested everybody that was on that famous list that's going around right now, the entire American, government would collapse. Somebody said that in public. Fuck bringing my own bag to Tesco's. I keep forgetting and have to buy a new one every time, and at this point I have a cupboard full of them, and I get out of and it's getting out of control. Pidge, can I just put it out? Can I'm gonna let you. I have a luxury pigeon. Luxury pigeon. I have just the thing for you when it comes to reusable shopping bags. A couple of years ago, chat. England got rid of shopping bags in shops, in retail shops. You have to bring your own or spend money on buying some, which I'm not sure is an international experience. But now we used to get them for free. Now we have to pay. The bags are bags for life, and they're supposedly meant to last for life, or until one breaks and you take it back to the shop, you can get it replaced with a new one. So there's just a constant there's just a constant cycle process of these bags. The difficult thing is I also am a person that never remembers to take them with me, so I have inevitably ended up every time I go to the supermarket buying a bag. It's like going to the shop tax, where I spend 35 pence on a shopping bag. I tend to only get one. But it is a fucking nightmare. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that experiences this as a problem. But I use them for bin bags because the government supplies us these bin bags that are so not fit for purpose. When you pay your council tax, when you pay your council tax, you get, or especially, particularly where I am, every once in a while, like a council representative will come around and they will leave you a roll of recycling bags and a roll of bin bags. And let me tell you that the UK government is cutting so many freaking costs right now that the quality of these bin bags are so poor that every once in a while I will just collect rubbish in the bags for life that I've bought from the supermarket, and I use them as bin bags. Like, those go in the shitty bin bags that our council supply, and lo, they have a use, and I don't end up with an infinite stockpile of bin bags. But holy shit, bin bags. I want to get one of those wheelie basket Nans have. Please, Pidge. Please. Please, Pidge. Get one of those baskets. Please, Pidge. And what I need you to do, Pidge, is get like a blue rinse wig, a scarf, like a little pair of sunglasses, and that wheelie thing. And you know, in your opening segment of your stream where it's you walking along and looking back at the camera, just replace a segment of that video with you in full old woman costume and see how long it takes somebody to point it out. I would be here for that as a social experiment. I'm just going to put it out there. I will watch with interest as we wait to find out if anybody noticed that you're suddenly on the screen with a blue rinse. I need to find somebody to raid. I'll see what I can do. We're going to raid Jam, who is playing Chain Together with It Be Me. They're celebrating their 4-year anniversary. Go drop them some love. I'll send you in that direction now. I was really happy to be here tonight. It's been a rough week, and I really appreciate the support and the goings-on in chat. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, assuming George is straightforward, and if not, I'll see you when I see you on Sunday. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. We'll do that. If you are subscribed, drop a raid emote on arrival. If you are unsubscribed, there are some raid messages in chat. I love you all. Make sure you drink plenty of water, hug your loved ones, sniff your beloved family animals, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Probably.